Hey, my name is Sammy, and I'm from Azusa, California, and you're watching As Said by Me.
You guys waited till marriage.
You want to do that on here? You want to talk about that on here?
As said by me.
Are you ready
For what?
to read the assumptions about us?
Are they bad? Eee! Are they good? Is everyone assuming that I'm a queen?
Yeah. Are you ready?
Yeah. Are you ready?
Alright, so I guess we're gonna get straight into this. So if you guys don't know, I asked on Instagram and I told you guys to make assumptions about us because let's be real, we all make assumptions about everybody subconsciously, and you know, that's not the best thing to do, but we're all human. So I was wondering, what would you guys think about us? And I told y'all to keep it real, like just keep it all the way G, because I really want to know what y'all think besides what you guys think of us as, you know, the YouTubers that we are. So let's see what some of these are. So I'll read the first one. I'll start from the bottom. Okay, when I have arguments, Charlotte is more vocal than said. Okay, this
You
question,
wanna start with
hold
this
on,
one?
yes, I wanna start with this one. So this is a beautiful assumption. So with me, when we argue,
assumption.
I'm somebody that like, okay, I'm like straight to the point. I'm like, okay, let's like get to the root of the problem, let's fix it, let's move on. Charlotte wants to sit and talk about every little detail, every little thing the entire time.
Let me back up. I am a communicator. I studied communication in college. I like to talk through things. Cedric is like, let's cut to the chase. So he wants to bypass all the what happened, what's wrong, and get to the solution. And I'm like, well, we gotta understand what happened to get to the solution. So yes, that assumption is correct. I am definitely, wouldn't you say, more vocal?
Yes.
Okay.
That's right.
You let her win in basketball.
Yeah, that's true.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is true.
It's not
Charlotte,
true.
why would
Cedric.
I, how could I lose to you in basketball?
It'd be one thing if, okay, how could you lose? You do it all the time.
Charlotte, if you really want to play basketball, I will beat you.
Okay,
I'll let
yes,
you win
if
on
we
purpose.
played like one-on-one, obviously you're bigger than me, you're faster than me, you're
Say it again.
stronger than me.
Say it again.
No, you can't shoot better than me. So when it comes to
Charlotte.
horse, pig, whatever shooting game you want to play,
You done?
Cedric, I've been beating you. Literally, our first date was to the rec center at the U, and I won.
Aren't you supposed to
The
let them
last-
win the first date?
No,
Why would I
okay.
beat her in basketball on the first
Okay,
date?
7 years later, and I'm still winning.
End it. You want a three? Do you want a free throw? You want a close shot? You tell me how you want
Do
it.
whatever you want. You're not gonna
Okay.
win. Give me that.
Cedric, that's not our ball. Young Steph Curry over here, you know.
No, the assumption's not correct. He doesn't let
The
me
assumption
win.
is correct.
I'm just better than him at basketball.
Next question or assumption. She has a much more dominant personality off screen and runs the household.
I actually saw a lot of these, like, she wears the pants, she has the upper hand, she's dominant, all that stuff. You want to go ahead? Who wears the pants then?
Don't play with me, bro.
So you're just gonna
Anyways.
lie to these people? You're just gonna lie to them?
Do you really want to go there? Okay.
I'm not saying.
Let her be macho right now, but when this camera goes off and things are real and decisions need to be made, we already know what happens. So,
We already know what happened.
okay, act macho if you want
No,
to.
we like talk through decisions and stuff and we make them together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there you go. Get right.
But
Yeah. Now, see what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all know what the deal is. But anyways, here you can choose the next question, honey.
you can both be really hard-headed at times.
Yeah. Didn't you just see the last assumption of us just like arguing with each other?
I always tell people that the only thing that Maddie got from her daddy is his big head, literally and figuratively. But the reality is that we both are a little stubborn.
Charlotte doesn't like cooking, and you always end up cooking, and you hate cooking. This is correct and incorrect. Charlotte doesn't like cooking, And I do always cook when we do cook. And to be completely honest with you, we like, dang, this is really bad to say, but we buy a lot of food. Like we eat out a lot, and we like order like Bike Squad, and all that stuff is like seriously a sin. Oh, Bike Squad, Grubhub, DoorDash, like that stuff is a sin.
Eats.
Like it's really bad.
We're trying to change the culture of our family and cook more.
Y'all have a lot of sex.
Cedric, we are a
that's an
family
assumption.
channel.
That's what?
Okay, move along.
No, I think we should answer this assumption. Should we answer this assumption? No, we're just gonna skip that one.
Who said that?
I don't want to say her name.
Her?
Charlotte is a perfectionist, but she'd be cool to hang with. Said is a jerk and a softie. What?
Okay, I am a perfectionist. It's both a blessing and a curse. Cedric, are you a jerk?
I don't think I am. Do you think I'm a
Are you
jerk?
a softie?
I'm a softie when it comes to certain things.
Is a softie.
I'm a softie when it comes to certain things like Maddie and you
You're
and
pretty much a softie. He's got a hard exterior, but inside is all mush. Not true? One of you knows the gender of baby T number 2, but doesn't want to say it.
neither one of us know the gender. So somebody said, P.S. no stereotyping, that you cheated on her in college. Sorry, I had to say it. You were a college athlete.
I don't think I want to do that on this video. Like, if we were to do that, we should do a video. This is one that comes up, not frequently, but it's come up a few times, and Cedric's recollection is incorrect. Charlotte was a party animal back in college. Okay? I was not. They called me two-shot chotch, okay? That was my max. I was not a party animal. Cedric just literally never went out.
Just because you took 2 shots does not mean that you were a party animal. That means you couldn't handle a lot of liquor, but that means you partied a lot.
No, I didn't party a lot. Cedric, compared to college students, I did not party a lot. I went out like 1 time a week. That's not partying a lot.
That's
in
a
college.
lot.
And I wasn't like drinking a lot or smoking or doing any crazy things. I was like just there to have a good time. And you would come with me whenever we'd go. So however frequently I went out, you went out.
Okay. You guys waited till marriage.
You want to do that on here? You want to talk about that on here? Are we doing that?
Why not?
Okay, that assumption is not correct. We'll talk about that another time.
Yeah, because that's not something we should just skim over. Like, I think we should talk about that.
We'll talk.
Just spoiler alert, any kids watching this, you should wait till marriage because it's the best thing to do.
And
But we did
talk
not do
about
that.
another time. Which brings me to one, there was one in there that said like we don't actually practice Christianity or something like that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, somebody said that you guys don't really practice Christianity. I mean, that question can go so many different ways.
Right.
Because practicing Christianity, I kind of feel like that's something.
And it can look different to different people, or
Yeah.
what are you saying?
Yeah, like, what does practice Christianity mean? Does that mean that we don't pray together? That we pray separately? Do we read the Bible?
Do we go to church?
Do we go to church? Like, I don't think there's a certain way to. There's a way to practice Christianity, but I think it's different for everybody. Like me and Charlotte, like, our faith journey is different separately, and it's also different than other couples together. Like, I'm somebody who, like, I get up every morning and I read the Bible and I read, you know, a devotional, and Charlotte has a different way of how she does things in her own walk. But when it comes to making decisions in our marriage, when it comes to making decisions for how we raise Maddie, I would say a lot of our Christian values, our faith values, go into how we should do those things. So.
Right. Like if you're asking if we go to church, we go to church on Sundays. We serve in the church. We go to small groups on Tuesdays. Like, I don't know what you're saying, I guess.
I don't really know that question, that assumption
We're trying
is.
to live our day to day in a way that like points to Jesus and be a light in the world. So.
Somebody said that you guys fight a lot or take pretty petty jabs at each other. Okay, look, we don't really fight a lot, but the petty jabs is like something that constantly happens. I don't take
constantly.
I don't take petty jabs. You take petty jabs. Like, you know you jabbing, and you keep taking a petty jab instead of like just chilling. Like, I'm somebody that's like, okay, I'm like, whatever, like, it is what it is. I don't just take petty jabs. Name a time I took a petty jab as of recently.
You just took a petty jab while we were recording this video.
No, I didn't. That's not a petty jab.
That's a petty jab.
Somebody said, you guys are the perfect couple with the perfect life. That is not true. One of my biggest fears of being on YouTube making these videos is that we come off and like people think that we're this perfect couple and like that we have everything figured out, and the truth is we do not have everything figured out. We're not perfect. We fight. Sometimes we can't stand each other. Sometimes we make bad decisions. Sometimes we say things to each other that we shouldn't say. And we have to figure out how to navigate through those things. And that's why being in church and being in a small life group is important for us to be able to grow and learn how to do marriage together, because we don't have everything figured out.
Yeah, and additionally, I think like with our content specifically, we try to keep it real. Like, we don't want it to be a highlight reel. We want it to be like our lives. But sometimes, I don't know, I guess it comes off that we've got it all together, but
we don't. Like,
we have a messy house.
The house is messy because of you most of the time. It's not because of me.
Seth thinks I'm the messy one, but then if you go and look in our bathroom, all the stuff on the counter is his.
Charlotte, you're crazy if you think you're not more messy.
Cedric, are you serious?
When I first met you, you know, every time I used to come to your apartment, it was always dirty.
No, it was just clothes. They're clean.
It was always
clothes,
dirty. When you came to my dorm, was my dorm clean?
Huh?
Huh? Every time, I'm gonna just get a little fact about Charlotte. If you ask, because Charlotte's very precise. If you ask her a question and she doesn't answer right away, if she says "huh," that's her buffer to think of an excuse of how to answer the question, or she say "huh" and act like she didn't hear you.
I'm very what?
I don't know. I forgot what I said.
You suck her toes. You know he liked them toes.
I don't like them things. All right. Well,
on that note,
we're just gonna end the assumptions on there. There's someone here that like honestly are some good assumptions that I think that we should talk about, make videos about, that shouldn't kind of be just like answered over, because they're like some deep ones, and like I just want to give a yes or no answer with the assumption. So, you have anything else you want to say?
he liked them toes.